Welcome to the first public presentation of this new master that the title is Semiconductor Engineering and Microelectronic Design. My name is Antonio Rubio. I am professor of this faculty. You have here my data if you have any doubt in the future. And let me explain you that this is a new master that will be the first year that will be developed. It's an inter-university master, so there is several universities and also a research center participating in it. Our university, the Politècnica, the University of Barcelona, the University Autònoma, the University Rovira Virgili, is the University of, let's say, Tarragona, and the Centro Nacional of Microelectronic. And this is a new master. So the master is official. Okay, so this means if you follow this master, later you can go to PhD thesis. So it's an official master. And evidently all the rules, all the regulation, and also the cost follows the public elements. So it was verified very recently in September 2023. It will be, it start the next academic course. This means September 24. It's a master of 60 credits. We presume that this will be implied 1 year. And as you will see later in more detail, the master has two specialties, one on manufacturing of integrated circuits, another on design of integrated circuits. The course will be taught in two different campuses. In our campus, we say campus of Barcelona, campus Nord, in fact, okay, here, where we are now, and the campus of Bellaterra, that corresponds to the Universitat Autònoma of Barcelona. Later, I will give you more details. The university and center that coordinates the master are the UPC and the Telecommunication faculty, and the same for the management. So everything related with coordination and all the administrative affairs are in our faculty. Why this master? So the idea is that there is an explosion of application in both the Internet of Things and the artificial intelligence. This means that nowadays is just the start of a great future of applications in many fields. So for many governments, this technology is considered as an element of progress and also the capability to be autonomous. For example, just as an example of this explosion, Cisco indicates that for the year 2030, there will be 125 billion interconnections to Internet. This huge number of interconnections will not be affecting the persons, will be mainly machine to machine. This is what means M2M, means machine to machine. And in many different and very exciting applications as security, energy, health, and everything related with the exchange of data through the mobile. So, if we consider this graph, computing power demands, as you see with the years, the lines that indicates the evolution does not follow as is in the principle from the 85 to 2010. We follow the Moore's law. This means that the more hardware we had, the more capability we offer. Now it's even higher. This is thanks, or the reason is the introduction of the intelligence, the artificial intelligence. As you see, now we are following, if we go to the 2025, at a speed of doubling every 2 months. This is huge. And this is caused by ChatGPT and many other applications. So this means that many applications like Bitcoin mining, artificial intelligence, machine-to-machine IoT, etc., will require an explosion of devices in our field, in our world. And this will be accelerated by some type of democracy in the electronic design, both in software and hardware. For example, the concept of RISC-V. I will not enter in the details, but it will be easy and cheap to introduce new devices, new architectures that participate in this field of explosion of data and applications, okay? All this is thanks to the electronic technology. The electronic technology, as you see, this is the Moore's law, but indicated in terms of the size of the devices. Now, 3-5 nanometers of devices are commercial, and very easily 22 till 10 are easily available. The problem is that the more advanced technologies has been concentrated in the area of Taiwan and Korea. This implies that many countries has considered this as a limitation of their sovereignty. Okay, so the idea is that especially United States has detected that the fact that the main source of technology being Taiwan is a problem for all of us, because China is interested on this island. So consequently, United States start with this action, Chips for America Act and FABS Act. This means United States introduced the actions. This means a lot of money to bring the clean rooms, okay, the manufacturing facilities to United States. Now they are making a replication of what is in Taiwan in Arizona. Okay, this is something Americans are doing, and Europe has the same parallel action. And as you see here, the idea is that they introduce this European Chips Act that also is a lot of money, many invitations for big companies like TSMC or Intel or others, NVIDIA, others, to come to Europe. What is the point of view of the European Union? The idea is that now in the world, 1 trillion of microchips are manufactured, while 10% only are affecting the United States. The idea of the United States, the European Union. The European Union, the idea is to produce this 10%, because now it's producing a very short amount of these chips, perhaps a 5%. What happened in Spain? In Spain, it's exactly the same. Evidently, Spain follows the rules that the European Union has created, and we have what we call the PERTE chip. The PERTE chips means a project controlled by the Spanish government that tries to boost all the semiconductor and microelectronic industry. Okay, this implies, in our case, 12,000 million euros. So this is a huge amount of money that includes the creation of a small but advanced factory of manufacturing and many especially design centers. Think that in the area of the design, we are very active. So this is the idea. The idea is to bring Spain to a reference mainly in the design, but also, if possible, in the manufacturing. In the design is clear. We have very nice universities, very nice research centers in Spain, very active already, not in the future, already. And the government is interested also to have 1 or 2 manufacturing companies in Spain, okay? But this is not still done. This is what you follow the newspapers, what is happening these years. We know that companies like Cisco now have a design center in Barcelona. Esperanto has a design center in Barcelona. Also, NVIDIA and Intel has interest in general for Barcelona. Broadcom is also coming to Spain. Also, IMEC, the very important research center in Europe, is also coming to Spain. Still not known the location. Okay, but this in Spain now we are trying to collaborate with this. So the idea is all the economy, that is all the business that were concentrated in other countries, mainly India, Taiwan, should come to Europe and evidently to Spain. What happened in Catalonia? In Catalonia, we have the Centro Nacional de Microelectrónica. That is a reference on manufacturing of silicon circuits. Evidently, the technology that they use is not a technology competitive in terms of market, but is a very referent center in terms of research. So we have a very nice clean room, specialists on this field. This is manufacturing. But also in Catalonia, we have several, but at least a very special center that is involved in the design of advanced processors. That is, they are involved in the for example, in the project of the European Processor Initiative. So they are trying to make our own processors. And if you follow the newspapers, even the days, you will find reference to this BSC, the Centro Nacional de Supercomputación, that is a center that also is here in Barcelona, that is a reference. But also in research in the area. So in Catalonia, UPC, Barcelona, Universidad de Barcelona Autónoma are very active in research. I am also talking about not in general research, but research in this field, always in the field of manufacturing and design of integrated circuits. And also in the area of teaching, training, because we have, already very interesting masters that all the universities offer to students. And consequently, in Catalonia, we are ecosystems that use the talent and applies to the companies after the participation of these universities and research centers, so are becoming a reality. In terms of research ability, check in the field of electrical and electronics field, is the area, for example, where I am working. So we are in the 58 in the world using the ranking QS of the 2022. I know that in the 2023, we go a little better. And as you see, there are other universities later of Spain, but the first is the UPC, and the other French universities, college universities, as the Universitat Autónoma and Barcelona, are quite near of this third place. Okay, but you see that there is UPC is in a very high position. The same exactly happened in the computer. It seems it's the same slide, but it's not the same slide. In computer science, also is the first in a different ranking, is 82 of the world. Okay, this is in terms of research production, articles mainly. So, not recently, more than 1 year ago, we decided, universities, and also with the support of our rectors and also other public institutions, evidently that of Catalonia too. So we decided to create a cluster of research and training in the area of nanoelectronics, microchips, etc. So this was just publicity that appeared in the newspapers 1.5 years ago. And this is the result. The universities starts to work, and now we can offer in the next academic course a master that is official. As you see, you have here the centers, the Autónoma de Barcelona, the Universidad de Barcelona, the Centro Nacional de Microelectrónica, the UPC, and the Rovira Virgili. Let me tell you that in this master, that will, as we will say, the syllabus, there will be a set of subjects. So the professors that will be responsible of these subjects are the more experts in the different fields of these universities. Okay, you have here the academic committee, and I have the honor to be the coordinator of this master. If you analyze which masters are offered in Europe, you will see that some of them are concentrated in manufacturing, some others are concentrated in design, okay? But very few, you can see one in Cardiff and some other in the north of Germany, but not more, are masters that cover both fields. This is the one very important characteristic of our master. We cover manufacturing and design. For example, our master in electronic engineering, you know, it is another master that offers our faculty and university, is a top level master concentrated on design. In Sevilla, they have a master in design. In Madrid, they have a master in design. So in manufacturing and design is the only one in Spain, of course, and evidently is a very rare case in Europe. So this is very important for us. Other areas in Spain are making a nice effort also to offer similar possibilities in this field to students. For example, Madrid, but it's concentrated on design. And also Malaga, but it's concentrated on design. So in manufacturing and design, this is a very special master. And it is thanks to the fact that the CNM is here in the area of Catalonia, okay? And this is important because this not only will allow students to follow two different branches, but these two branches, manufacturing and design, will be very related. Nowadays, in the electronic technology, you are not only a guy that touch a keyboard with a screen. You have to know what are the possibilities, in fact, the limitation of the manufacturing. Nowadays, manufacturing take care of the design, and design takes care of the manufacturing. So this coupling is very necessary. So our master will allow this. Well, simply we have the capability to offer to the students, not only during the normal subjects, but also in the trabajo fin, the master, no? So with the access to this high technology. So all the clean room is a big clean room, the bigger clean room in Spain, perhaps one of the biggest in the south of Europe. So it's the CNM. As I mentioned, it's not competitive in terms of market, but is perfectly active in the area of research, and now will be active in teaching. Also, there is a small clean room in our faculty here in the campus north that also participate. Yeah? So there will be two clean rooms. This big one that is 1,500 square meters, and our that is only 100 square meters. But this also will be also participate on this. This is manufacturing. And in the factory, also this is the characteristics of the course. 60 credits, 1 year intensive, including clean room and design practices. Laboratory is very important, both in clean room but also in design. So here, students will design chips. Let me tell you that for an application that still has not been resolved of the UPC in the PERTE chip cátedra, this means it's a special application. So probably we will have the capability to support the manufacturing of the chip. So the students will be able to design a circuit, and this circuit will be manufactured later. So this is very nice. Evidently, this is for UPC, but evidently will be, because the master also is UPC, will be also covered. Also, other masters will use the same, because this is for all the masters of the UPC. This master has two branches: technology or manufacturing, if you want to say, and microelectronic. Microelectronics means analog, radio frequency, and computers. It will have a high practical content, dynamic and adapted to the necessities, possibilities of the ecosystem. Let me tell you that many masters many masters start from a pure academic point of view, and this is nice. Our master, although has been created by academic people, follows the needs of the ecosystem. So the first thing we did in this master was to contact with the companies. We receive feedback from the companies, and even now, this master will have like a council where the big companies, in this case in Catalonia, will guide us towards the content of the respective subjects. Legally, we have this master will have a very wide degree of freedom to change the content. So this will be, we will adapt to the needs. So if in 3 years, things that sure will happen, there is a change of trend in the technology, we will apply. So this is what this we say dynamic. We will use English, will be mainly presential, we can say fully presential. And at the beginning, we are considering a reduced number of students, as usual in all the studies that starts with few students, 30. 30 for the master, so that means for all the institutions. That can be nationals or can be internationals. It will be taught, will be exposed in double campus, Bellaterra, CNM plus UAB, and Barcelona Diagonal, this means Campus Nord, UPC, UB. UPC is the coordinator, so for all the data, for all aspects of need of information or administrative aspects, please follow our webs. Region companies will be involved, as I mentioned. The set of professors will be 53 scholars, 50 staff, and 3 tenure tracks. Let me say that all our experts are the professors that we have in Catalonia in all these areas. Tarragona, let me say, that is great in these very advanced device modeling. UAB is active in many sensors, many aspects of sensors, radio frequency, analog, also digital, and UPC, as most of you know, we are concentrated on design of radio frequency, analog, and computing systems. And it will start in September 24. Let me tell you that the Generalitat, the region government, has announced this. What you have here is a cut and paste of a page of the Generalitat of Catalonia. Okay, so this the government considers that this has been a very interesting actions of our universities. Let me tell you that other, as I mentioned, Malaga and Madrid also has started the same path. Now they don't have the master verified, so the only official is this one, and is the only that is, remember, manufacturing and design. Sorry. So here you have, how our conseiller Joaquim Nadal mentions that this is an action to give answer to the needs of our economic sector emergent, the new companies that are appearing, and also a society that will, without that, get the benefit of this new trend that what I have mentioned in the beginning. Okay. The 29th of November, there will appear widely nota de prensa announcing the master. Okay, this is the future, and it's not. So it will appear in all the newspaper, all the institutions, and also the Generalitat of Catalonia all together decide to make public this new master. So this presentation today is before this. Okay, let me talk about you the set of the organization of the studies. 60 credits. Remember, 20 in the dark blue are 20 ECTS are compulsory common subjects. As you see, there are two big subjects. One is related with microelectronic technology and processes. So this is common for all students. Okay, this is common for all students, and will be just at the beginning, and it will be concentrate on devices, very deep, very detailed analysis of devices, much more detailed than our courses nowadays follow, and microelectronic design. Okay, so in both, the teachers, the professors will introduce tools and laboratories, very important. So the idea is, for example, talking in my area, the microelectronic design, you will touch with, you will use tools based on Cadence CAD that will imply that students will be able to access to the companies with a previous knowledge already professional. And there is also two subjects, one very important, innovation, entrepreneur, and leadership. This is very essential. This will be, in fact, participating companies, because the idea is not to create people that are in front of a screen, just generate market, okay? And seminars on microelectronic industry and advanced research that will be taught by people from the industry. And later, the master divides into different branches, right and left. Left is manufacturing, as you see, semiconductor devices, deeper even analysis, to respect what we saw in the first section. There are 18 compulsory IC manufacturing branch subjects. Semiconductor facilities and device manufacturing. This is very concentrated on manufacturing, so this will be very concentrated with the help of the CNM. And packaging, characterization, and reliability. It is said that Broadcom, a company, very important company, is coming to Spain. Still is not known the location, and will be working on, interested on certain aspects of packaging. So packaging, as you know, we have many times talked about this. So it's a critical aspect, but also reliability. So this is a very also interesting, all of this. And if we go to if we keep in the compulsory subjects and we go to the right, this is the design. Basically, it's analog, digital, and physical design. Analog IC design, system on chip design and verification. This is oriented to digital systems, computing systems. And the third is, never mind if it is analog or digital, all the steps and all the aspects that affect the physical implementation of your integrated circuit. And after this, you send the chip to the manufacturer. In terms of elective subjects, in the left, you have the corresponding to the manufacturing, and the right, the corresponding to the design. But the idea, if it is possible, both left and right will be able to be followed. We have material characterization. Let me say that this is very special course. Integrated photonics, this is very nice topic. Power device and system, also this is a wide topic. Microsensors, okay, temperature, pressure, vibration sensors, but microelectronic made with everything is microelectronic here. So everything is related with integrated circuits. Emerging technologies for computing. This means some details about quantum computing, only details. The objective is not quantum computing. The objective is silicon technology. So this is oriented to what to the companies we have now. But here, the professors will touch with, for example, neuromorphic circuits, new emerging devices, or as I mentioned, some details of the possibility of the capabilities, the real capabilities of the quantum computing. Very interesting. The last one, flexible and printed electronics. This is, I know, many times based on different materials, but many times graphene is a very interesting topic. If we go to the right, we have radio frequency. This is very important. Let me say that especially for us in the telecommunication faculty. ASIC for highly secure system, very okay, we will communicate everything with everything, but we have to be sure that no one can follow, let's say, wrong purposes for this information. So security, privacy is very important. Advanced IP core design. So this is evidently the design of advanced computers. Integrated sensors for circuits, integrated circuits and circuits for imagers and redator detectors. This is a very strong relation between the UPC and the UB with the CERN, and this is a very interesting topic. So people of this master are designing the chips that are in the for example, in Mars, in the mission of the NASA in Mars, contain chips made by people that will participate here, and also people or chips that are in the CERN facilities, in the particle advanced research. Mixed signal IP design, this is a very nice topic. Analog and digital go together, and power management circuits in ASICs, because you know that the power is not steady, is changing in order to reduce the power but allow the facilities. And finally, there will be a master thesis. A master thesis will be open to be done in the academy, never mind if it is in any of the institutions, but also to the companies that participate. So this is, and later you have here more detailed, just keywords of the topics of each subject, that if you want, you can ask me. I can go to details, but I prefer now to allow you to enter in discussion, making questions. And that's all. So this is a master that is being created, for example, at this time, November 22nd. So we don't have a web, but the web will be in a few weeks. Okay, so we are, remember that we were verified in I don't know, was the second week of September. So, and now we are implementing it and will be active in the next academic year. That's all from my side. So, Sonia, I finish.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Antonio. I will briefly present the more relevant facts that you need to know in order to successfully pre-enroll in our website, but of course it's not open already. Let me present. Thank you. Just a moment, please. Okay. Okay. Just for you to know, this presentation will be sent to you, so you will have all the links if you want to review this information, so don't worry about that. And all of these links will take you directly to the important information you need to know, okay? So let's continue. Pre-enrollment, the dates, I don't know, are you seeing correctly? Yes. Okay. Okay, so now you can see the pre-enrollment deadlines and okay, let's go on then. The pre-enrollment deadlines will probably start on March 1st and will finish on July 1st. And this will be available for all the students to choose any of the masters we held here in the school. And then you will see probably during the process that you will be having some feedback about your admission, but the official the resolution will be published by the end of July. And usually the enrollment for the master will be also in July, and the classes will start on September. Okay, so now let's go on. The process is very simple. First of all, you need to access to the pre-enrollment application and select the language and just pre-enroll and give your data. And then you continue with providing your academic background. It's very important for us to know which is your background, especially your bachelor degree that will give you access to the master. And then you need to attach some required information, okay? So those documents are very simple, but basically, if you are, it depends really on where you have earned your bachelor degree. So if you earn it in the UPC, since we have already your details, it's just the B2 certificate of English that we need, and also your curriculum vitae. If you are granted your bachelor in any other public university in Spain, then you will need to, of course, upload the same English and curriculum vitae, but also the transcript of records, and if you have already your diploma. Okay, this is important for us, especially because we need to know that if on the when you do the pre-enrollment, you are capable to have finished your bachelor degree. So at least you only have like 30 maximum ECTS pending to pass, and you are usually doing your bachelor thesis and then some subjects. So this is what we need. If you have already your diploma, then it's perfect. And if you come from any of the foreign universities, then we need also the English, your vitae, your curriculum vitae, and also transcript of records and bachelor's diploma. And it depends on where your country is. We need it translated to English or Spanish and legalized, of course. It's very useful for us to have the certificate of equivalence rating the system from your university, and very, very useful to us too, the subject description. So if you have a link where we can check all the course description of the subjects you have in your transcript of records. And that here you have the information about the links, about the certificate to provide your English, the ones we accept, the official ones. And also it's mandatory for us that these documents have a certified digital, they are digitally. So we have a verification code so we can prove that they are correct, okay? So once you have uploaded your documents, then you need to select the master degree you want to enroll, and then you need to know that for each master degree you require in the UPC, you will need to pay 30 euros. And then once there, you will be able to check your status all the time about your admission, and then you will know also by email the decision of the admission committee. So during this process, how we can assist you basically is by phone. Here you have all our details, our master's account, email account. In person, of course, if you want to come, it's better to ask for a prior appointment just to make sure that we are here and we can help you properly. We also have a chat during the enrollment days, and then, of course, there will be more information session like this one. So imagine everything goes correctly, and for both of us, then your admission will be confirmed. And then it's important for you to accept this admission, and then you will receive instructions about how to enroll in the e-secretaria, which is the platform we will provide access to you, okay, if everything goes correctly. And then once you accept, then there will be a tax of 300 euros that you need to pay. That this is will be deducted when you enroll. So it's not an additional cost, but it's mandatory if you want us to send you an official admission letter, that usually you need it for the visa procedures. But you need to know that, and you won't get an admission letter unless all this process is done correctly. Okay. So just for you to know, this is, as Antonio already said, an official master degree, so you will be able to be granted for the Ministerio de Educación. So you will also need to be aware that usually the deadlines are from March to May. So we don't know already for next academic year when will be the data, but you will probably don't know already for sure if you are admitted or not, but be aware that if you want to get this scholarship, you need to require, and then it will confirm once you are admitted. But be aware of this if you want. And unfortunately, there are no grants available for foreign students, so you should be granted from your own country if you need this. And just to finish, here you have all the details, how you can contact us, and we will be, well, very, very happy to know you if you have any questions and be able to help you. So from my part, now that's all. I will give back this floor to Antonio, and I hope to see you soon. And of course, now we open for any questions or discussions you may have. So I just finished my presentation, and either by chat or if you want to say something to us, we are for you. Okay. Thank you so much.